checks at times. This nigga Charleston White checked interviewers.
White almost smoked one interviewer since he didn't like what he said, and he checked one interviewer for threatening to touch him. These times, Charleston White, that question said.
Now look, before you say something about Memphis, you know Memphis did you know, I'm just saying.
But not even halfway through the interview, Lil Pistol was threatening to put hands on Charleston, asking him how he feel if he got slapped. And speaking from a man's perspective, that's a violation.
What would you do if
That's what we let him talk to us, Lil Pistol.
You talking about Hollywood?
Lil Pistol then started speaking on shutting the interview down about his city, calling Charleston a pump faker. He also told the guy next to him to give Charleston some melatonin or a smoke to chill him out because he was overreacting.
Oh, wow.
I shut shit down. I shut shit down. I shut shit down. I can. Come on, man. Stop it. Man, stop it. He pump faking.
He pump faking.
Hey, you know how he could be pump faking?
He pump faking.
Hey, get him some weed.
Charleston then walked out claiming that Lil Pistol was young-minded and speaking on a city he don't even know.
I don't like
Interview over.
Thing going. Yeah, I hate these whole ass like this here. Man, let's go.
But now, let's move on to when Charleston
That nigga White Charleston, his eyes be he be walking out on everybody.
At 13 for a murder he witnessed. Queens told Charleston the reason people stopped rocking with Pop in Philly was since he didn't stick to the code and snitched. But Charleston was frustrated because he had to let Queens know that a 13-year-old kid wasn't raised on no code.
Because, you know, people stopped messing with him. Uzi Vert and a couple of people out there stopped messing with him because there's paperwork that came out of him by the code that we was raised on.
Man, wasn't no 13-year-old kid raised on that code.
How you know that? How you know that? 13 killing.
Man.
Huh? You was 13 killing. You forgot?
Man, we wasn't on no code.
You changed your life.
Listen.
He said yes or no.
Listen, homie. We was all kids on no code. It wasn't no code at 13. It wasn't no code at 13. You gonna tell a 13-year-old kid with his mother, I was raised in a good home. What code did I have? I'm telling you, I got a loving mother. Christian morals and values. Grew up not. What code did we have at 13 years old coming out of our mother's house, homie? None of us was raised like that.
Later in the interview, Charleston told Queens that he knows the human brain doesn't fully develop until around 25 years old, which is one reason people shouldn't have stopped messing with Pop Hunter. And Queens told him that's something Charleston had to learn and read on the internet. But this pissed Charleston off even more, so he had to remind Queens that he deals with this in real life.
The human brain doesn't develop until at or around 25. So you telling me that's just a normal brain? That's just a normal brain.
Something that you learned and you had to read.
No, I didn't read it. I didn't read it,
homie. He on his eyes.
I'm working with these killers. You listen, I didn't read it, homie.
You just said Charleston was trying to keep it real, but Queens wasn't really hearing what Charleston was saying, and it seems like he was trying to pick with him. So Charleston straight up let Queens know that he's an internet type dude.
He said you're a character though. This is a character. The real you behind it.
Dude, mister, he's stuck on the internet. I'm telling him to get off. I'm telling he's an internet.
I'm never internet.
He's an internet.
And after Charleston started calling
an
internet dude,
they started to go at it.
Started getting heated, and they started screaming at each other back and forth.
I'm never internet nigga.
He's an internet. He's an internet. Convicted by what I'm saying on the internet. I'm telling him in real life, I work on capital murder. You telling me this in person? I'm telling you the internet is a character.
You telling me this in person?
I'm telling you the internet is a character.
If you didn't say in person, I wouldn't follow it.
What?
I'm taking you for fake.
I'm telling you the internet is a character. I'm talking about brain development. I'm talking about
brain development. You had to read it.
I didn't read it.
How the you gonna learn about brain development without reading?
I didn't read a thing. Didn't read a thing. Internet. I just said internet.
Never in my life.
You won to me.
Queens.
I wouldn't give a where you from.
These niggas is wild. These niggas are screaming at each other, bro. That's man.
No, to spread gospel. You paid to get me here. What the talking about. Spread the gospel.
Oh my God. He said you paid to get me.
I spread the gospel.
Charleston let Queens know the only reason he was on the show was since Queens paid him to come there. But since Queens wasn't listening, he don't give a F about him wasting his money since it was a free bag for Charleston.
I'm the expert. You paid for me to talk, not for you to talk.
But I don't have to believe.
Pay. You ain't
Whoa.
got to believe
what you're saying.
You ain't got to believe it. Waste your money then. You got to believe something. You got me here.
And things eventually calmed down. And thankfully, Charleston didn't have to take things too far, like how he did with DJ U. Back in 2022, Charleston went off on DJ U and pulled out a strap.
This was on DJ U?
And King Von's family. Charleston,
I never knew this was on DJ U. Charleston White pulled out a strap on DJ U? What?
White tells DJ U that he doesn't care about King Von since Von was a savage. And that's when DJ U tells him not to say that about them.
From the knowledge I got, King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. But look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von, mama. Look, I don't give a about his mama.
Charleston White then goes on to
That
get
is
mad
wild. He
since
did
helped
say some
FBG
wild
Duck's
shit.
mother and felt he had the right to talk about her, but DJ U told him to chill. That's when Charleston White completely flashes out and pulls out a strap on DJ U.
I keep a motherfucking gun. Keep a motherfucking gun, nigga. So somebody else helped him hold. And I ain't now. He could have the bitch. So y'all gonna help them.
Whoa.
Since y'all got so much to say. Me back the money then.
While letting it be known that he wants his money back since they had so much to say.
I ain't have to help now more you rotten ass. My mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died.
Damn, why he said all that? Why is he...
Fuck y'all pain.
Why is he...
Give me back.
From this video, it just looked like he's screaming at DJ U, then pull out a gun on him. Why he did all this? I'm so confused.
And you'll think things got calm after seeing DJ U laugh it off. But Charleston was pissed and up the strap.
In Chicago, fuck y'all, suck my dick. I keep a gun for whatever. I don't give a fuck about it. I keep a gun. I keep a gun. Keep a mother Chicago. Say, homie, you a nigga. Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean what I'm on? Don't put me with a gun in my hand.
But thankfully, Charleston
the
didn't end up
fuck?
smoking someone during the interview.
They can
because
say
things got pretty
with a
heated.
gun in my hand.
Now,
What?
let's move on to this next situation that made Charleston almost walk out an interview with Orlando Brown because he kept calling him daddy.
If you love her, you go beat her. But guess what? Guess what? When we whoop our kids, when we beat our kids,
Daddy.
I'm gonna let y'all
Don't call him daddy. I'm gonna let y'all niggas have this shit. I'm not gonna talk. Man, I'm not. I wanna talk game, man. I don't wanna do this foolish shit with you. Let's call him up. No, man.
Charleston tried to keep it cool before causing a scene, but Orlando kept bringing up a past situation, making a joke out of it when Charleston told him to leave that alone.
That shit, I was gonna beat that up.
I went to jail for killing a white man when I was a kid. So
And you
whatever,
shoot cops and all kind of shit.
whatever I got to deal with, I can deal
And
with.
that ass got the he got the mother brain.
I'm out on bond. Can you leave that case alone? That's an open case. I'm out on 2 felony bonds. Can you please quit talking about that?
That's real. Unless you gonna let me get the gas.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. This with some bull.
Orlando want all the.
No, he done.
What the
You could
fuck?
tell Charleston tried to keep his chill for as long as he could, but Orlando wouldn't stop trying to rattle.
Orlando been on drugs forever.
Charleston
Why is he
told
getting
him straight up
shows?
that things could get crazy, and luckily it calmed down before anything bad happened.
Shit, bro.
Say, listen.
He said he would walk for you. He said he would have ran down on the floor.
You done admitted. You done admitted to being f***ing ass by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody. You didn't admit to being f***ing ass by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight
my
nobody.
God.
You didn't fight them at your ass. No, you didn't fight them at your
What the fuck he talking about? I'll give it to
Man,
you.
when they were trying to, I don't have no use for them no more. Because they get stuck as child stars. But put him in the movie.
he'll be just as great as he was as a kid.
Yeah.
But later on the show, Charleston started pressing Orlando about Hollywood and what really made him famous, wondering why he didn't step up when things got sketchy, but trying to be tough on camera.
Man, I wish.
Tough ass. When they were trying to you, did you fight?
Cat Williams, did I speak in you?
When they were trying to you,
What
did
the
you fight?
fuck?
Did I
When they were
speak
you, did you fight?
you?
Wait, so you snuck? Are you saying you snuck?
My name, Frankie.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, what the fuck is Orlando talking about? See, this is why we don't listen to Orlando. I don't get
pretty tense,
hell.
especially when Orlando kept calling Charleston daddy.
If you love her, you go beat her. But guess what? When we
Nigga said if you love her, you gonna beat her. What is he talking about?
Yo, don't call him daddy. I'm gonna let y'all niggas have this shit. I'm not gonna talk. Man, I'm not.
No, man.
I don't want to do this foolish shit with them. Let's call him up. No, man.
That nigga done bought him some hair and all, huh?
And said he was about to leave, and told everyone on the show that they could continue the interview without him because Orlando is stupid and he can't sit down and talk with him.
Oh man, listen, y'all just had this interview with just him. Y'all just had the interview with just this. Can we call him up? No, just had this interview with this. Cause me, I ain't supposed to sit down with everybody. No, I can't sit my intellect down with no.
But good thing Charleston left the interview in a calm state, because in this next situation,
I don't know what the hell be going on with y'all.
Aiden Ross after Aiden canceled the stream with Boosie.
Hey, listen, somebody tell Vlad the reason he can't get on there with Aiden Ross is because he used the kid to kill people.
Vlad then dropped a tweet saying, "It's funny how Charleston always tries to gaslight and calls Boosie a killer, even though Boosie went to trial and was found not guilty. Meanwhile, Charleston was convicted of killing a defenseless man while trying to steal his jacket. This rubbed Charleston the wrong way.
While trying to
he
steal a
replied,
nigga jacket?
saying how he plays a character online, but Boosie is the real killer, while bringing up one of Boosie's hitmen, Marlo Mike, who ended up with life without parole at the same trial that freed Boosie, but then goes on to ask if they want to fight.
We don't want to talk about me playing no character online. It used a kid. Remember Marlo Mike? Now let's talk about Marlo Mike. Or do you and Boosie want to fight? Do you and Boosie want to fight, Vlad? Cause I whoop both your whole ass. I
Whoa.
think Boosie a way, and I think you a too, Vlad. I bet y'all don't want to fight.
Charleston made it clear that he and Aiden didn't want Boosie on the show anymore due to a past situation. It might have been worse than we know.
Who y'all taking? Vlad and Charleston. Who y'all taking? And then Boosie versus Charleston. Who y'all taking? I don't know. A nigga with one eye. I don't know if he gonna really win those ones. I ain't gonna lie, Stu. You got Charleston beating both their eyes. I don't know, man. I don't know. That nigga can't see, but he might do try and stab somebody.
With Boosie for the respect of
you know, he ain't a fair fighting nigga. He might pull out a fat ass knife.
Boosie used the kid to kill people. Remember that, Vlad? And plus, he get that white shit. He get that white shit. Yeah, no,
What the fuck is he doing?
Vlad, man, you shit your Vlad. You just mad.
He said my nigga Charleston be getting down. All you gotta do is hit him on this side every time. Hit him on this left side, he ain't gonna see it.
Vladimir. Yeah, Boosie. Vlad and you will too.
Boosie be having white shit by his lip. Oh shit, Boosie. What Boosie be doing?
And luckily, it never got out of hand. Like in this next situation, Charleston tried to give the host on Think a Mill podcast.
They had a money counter with some money in it? What type of flexing podcast is this? See, this is why I needed to stop doing podcasts and think about a way to reinvent it. Cause look at this shit. These niggas got a roll of money in the money counter. What the fuck? This how we got our podcast set up? No, this is try hard at its finest.
Charleston tried to give the host on Think a Mill podcast back his money after asking him a question about his temper.
What? Like what you be on? Like what's your angle? Like the way what you?
I'm an angry nigga.
I figured.
I wake up just like the rest of you to shoot up the neighborhood, nigga. I wake up angry just like everybody else. Nigga to go to the club that don't pay attention to no bitch that tap his partner and say there go them whole ass.
Then He goes on to say that Charleston acts like he's happy, but really be tripping on social media. Things seem chill, but as soon as Charleston started explaining his background, it all went left.
I ain't no different than that.
How you an angry nigga and always popping your you a happy nigga.
Oh,
so now you contradict. I be checking you out. You pop shit like you like a rapper or something.
Well, the rappers have always mimicked the players from the streets. The rappers have never came up with their own identity.
So you a carbon copy?
He said, so you a carbon copy?
Charleston even told him and everyone else on the podcast that he hates talking to young people.
Niggas say you a carbon copy of the rapper.
Who had a chain, who had a pinky ring, and who had cars that they own in barbershops. Yeah, I'm a barbershop. But to go back to your feelings, yeah, nigga, I'm contradicting.
Nah, we standing on feelings. This ain't no feelings.
No,
your brain.
That's why I don't like talking to young.
We ain't young.
And ended up calling it quits after getting asked a question he couldn't answer.
I'm old enough to know I'm standing on business. Answer the question.
How do you answer? Because you asked me a question and you won't let me answer. You asked me a question.
But you on some police shit. I asked you something. You go with the police question.
Your first question was.
What's the first question? Let me see how old ass got it.
But not even 3 seconds in, he got pissed and walked out, telling his people
to
give him back their money for not letting him speak.
I'm done. Get them niggas back their money. They won't let me answer the question. Get them niggas back their money.
Hey man, get your old ass back. Hey, get your sensitive ass back over here.
Man, get them niggas back their money. Let's go. They asked me 50 questions at one time. What?
No, this nigga Charleston can't do good interviews, huh? He can only do good interviews with one person. That's what's been going on.
Questioning him about a clip he saw.
We don't want to talk to him no more. He can't keep it real on camera. He can't keep it real on camera.
What the hell?
Why you worried about?
That nigga said, stop being a dick eater. What?
As a man, why he worried about where I sent my?
What are you talking about?
As a man, so why you asking?
Prime then gets annoyed and
What
started
are you
calling
talking about?
A whole dance, sitting around Aiden playing gay games. This play gay games every day. This play gay games every day, talking about somebody gay. Man, this nigga shut up. But I send it to you though. Why you worried about?
He talking about you better not.
Why is this nigga my dick? Why is this into my dick?
These niggas was finna fight over who being gay. Just imagine you fighting over a nigga over who being gay. No, just imagine you fighting a nigga over who being gay. No, that shit's sick, bro. This is a new world. Oh my god. Alright, let's continue.
Aiden Ross tried to settle the situation, only making it worse. Because Charleston was still pissed off at the way Prime called him out.
Listen, I'm literally saying, that's why I was questioning about it. I was like, so what happened? And then you came in.
You came in.
And then all he did was ask, yo, have you born? You were beating around the bush at first. That's what he's saying. Now look.
What do what got to do with a man sending somebody's dick?
Why you worried about my
Snatching the mic away from his shirt while going back and forth with Prime about a clip he seen. I definitely couldn't see myself mad about another man's D-pic, but in this crazy situation, it's intense.
He get an explanation.
Why do it matter?
Why you talking about my? It's too many.
You're right.
We having a dick conversation. We're not. We talking about my dick.
Yeah, but why you talking about
him about your dick? He asked me a question. He interviewing me.
You a man about your dick. I'm another man. You're gonna interview another man about
you so into
why he so into your dick?
Why is this nigga into my dick? Yeah, bro. Why is this so into my dick? He won't even let
I don't know who Prime is. Prime turned to a Hollywood nigga once he went out there.
Prime kept calling out Charleston, leading Charleston to jump in, ready to throw hands. But Prime quickly got up too, noticing Charleston had some mates.
You say you used to love folks? You did used to love Brody. Dog used to be on this. Man, I ain't even gonna expose Snoop like that in here. You was damn near crying when his ass got almost got shot up, folks. Hey, maggot. He said maggot. Look, that nigga ate and ran, folks. That nigga ate and ran. That nigga ate and ran. My nigga was scared for his life. He seen black people get up and got scared, folks. Oh.
Interviewing Charleston White is always a crazy moment.
No.
But if you enjoyed this video,
Charleston White is funny, folks. That is hilarious. And y'all be taking them serious. I guess they get the views, though.